To celebrate Galactic Release, we're going to dive into the Story So Far mission and cover the first fledgling steps that Terran Alliance has taken in the universe.
This is Commander Tylan. The UES Promethean has cleared the Mars gravity well.
This is Mars Control. You are authorized to proceed to test the drive. Good luck.
The year is 2178. United Earth has developed hyperdrive propulsion that enabled faster-than-light travel. As interstellar contact has already been established with the Quarks and Arcean Empire, a group of scientists decide to share hyperdrive technology with both races. Both go silent immediately after receiving our technology. We are left alone in the universe once again. Commander D.L. Bradley is elected as leader of the newly established Terran Alliance to oversee the manned exploration of space and the colonization efforts that become available with hyperdrive's propulsion. To complicate matters further, a terrorist group acquired hyperdrive plans. They managed to cobble together a starbase and started production of spaceships, threatening all colonization efforts as long as they keep a foothold in nearby star systems. Our primary mission is to colonize enough worlds to become a spacefaring nation with at least one self-sustaining core world. As a secondary objective, we are to locate terrorist group starbase and eliminate it, securing this sector for Terran Alliance. This is our sector. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Or at least it will be once we secure it for the Terran Alliance. In order to accomplish our mission, we would need to scout the stars and colonize planets. In order to do that, we would need to build task probes and colony ships, and in order to do that, we would need to have a powerhouse manufacturing. And so the first order of business is to go to our planet and start establishing our manufacturing base. We set up our capital and our industrial center in such a way that they give each other adjacency bonuses. So once this is set up, we shall also activate Xanthium, because it does give us a manufacturing boost. Once beginnings of manufacturing empire are set up, we're going to queue probes and colony ships. 2 of each. Finally, we send our probe to the nearby M-class planets and promptly uncover our first amazing world. It appears to have precursor machinery. It is imperative we establish our colony on Pine 2 and secure this ASAP. We also sign an executive order for a telescope takeover to speed up our exploration. And uncover another 2 amazing planets. Sigma Chronocular 13-1 has precursor nanites, and Sigma Chronocular 13-3 has harmony crystals. Finally, we direct our research towards colonial policies so that we can start implementing policy decisions. February 9, 2178. Next course of action is to concentrate on researching star bases. That would allow us to build everything from mining star bases to commercial ones. Now that we have researched policies, we are going to institute the Heart of Empire policy, which gives us +10 influence growth and +10 gross income. Once that is complete, it is time to choose our leaders and ministers. We already have a pacifist, opportunistic leader called Michael Jones, a crippling drug addict but very loyal, a perfect commander with high resolve high diligence, we shall be putting them as Minister for Exploration, giving us +7 ship range, same as the Resolve. For the next minister, we are choosing Jenna Arzen. She is extremely loyal as well, but she's paranoid, embezzler. However, she is brilliant. She would be perfect as Minister for Technology. Finally, while she is extremely unloyal, Chrissy Twee becomes Minister for Colonization, giving us +10% approval. May 7th, 2178, we have managed to research star bases. The next in line should be asteroid mining to help us with the manufacturing capabilities. Finally, we meet the Drangian Empire. They look like a friendly bunch, and surely nothing can possibly go wrong with them. And so we're gonna be reasonable and open trade. They have star-based modules and hyperwave radio, and we have warfare, and we're gonna trade both their technologies and the 10 credits for warfare. A beautiful start to a new friendship. Having researched starbase construction, we can now build starbases. Our first starbase is going to be an economic starbase, allowing us to increase our manufacturing and income. Our second starbase would also be an economic starbase, boosting our manufacturing and income even further. Having traded the hyperwave radio technology allows us to institute another civilization policy. And the next one down should be brainstorming, allowing us to boost our research and acquire more of the manufacturing boosting tech. June 10th, 2178, we have built our second probe and are gonna send it off to explore our sector. We have also acquired our first starship, Terran Alliance Starship Discovery. It immediately moves in to research the anomalous signals around Sol system. September 13, 2178. Terran Alliance Starship Discovery uncovers the first anomaly. Your flagship discovers an enigmatic monolith floating in space, emitting a mysterious energy that seems to resonate with the crew's thoughts. Studying the monolith provides a temporary boost to the crew's problem-solving abilities. We gain a one-time burst of knowledge, allowing us to complete the research of asteroid mining, and granting us 2 asteroid miners, which we promptly dispatch to establish mining bases in the Sol system. Finally, we have managed to build our first colony ship, and that is being dispatched to Sigma Chronocular 13-3 in order to establish our first colony. October 5th, 2178. Our third probe is now operational, and we send it to explore our sector. Our culture is progressing, and we decide to go down the egalitarianism, selecting the fairness trait, which gives us +10% approval boost on all worlds and 3 free colony ships. We send the first colony ship towards Sigma Chronocular 13-1, the second one towards Pine 2, and the third one towards Deneb 3. November 7th, 2178. In order to improve the manufacturing capacity further, we build a planetary generator, linking it up with the capital city and industrial complex, increasing the adjacency bonuses to both. Furthermore, in order to increase our research, we build capital mainframe, and we place a coordination beacon in order to boost our influence growth. We also want to boost our research, so we build 3 more research districts adjacent to our capital mainframe. November 13, 2178. We finally build our first colony on Pine 2. Through intense research, we have been able to use the ancient precursor factory orbiting Pine 2 to increase our manufacturing output. Several members of the research team responsible for this have come forward with suggestions on how we can utilize this amazing new asset. Our orders are to focus on building our infrastructure, adding plus 10% to manufacturing. January 1st, 2179. We manufacture another colony ship, and once our colonists are loaded, we send it off to Sitlet 1, another precursor world. And while we are not able to reach the Sitlet 1 at this stage, once our colony is established at Deneb 3, that would extend the range of our ships and allow us to colonize that far-off planet. Our capital ship Discovery has uncovered a Diablo catalyst, a rare ship upgrade that increases the weapon firing rate of the ship that is upgraded with. We bring it aboard and install it into our systems. February 5th, 2179, we finally research artificial gravity, increasing our movement speed. Now it is time to start researching military technologies, and we start with armed shuttles. March 8th, 2179, we build another colony ship, researched armed shuttles, and colonized both Deneb 2, allowing us to redirect our colony ship to Sitlet 1, and Sigma Chronocular 13-3. Having completed building Pew, our shipyard is now idle, and we choose to select freighters to establish a trade with Drengen Empire. We also queue up a number of asteroid miners and constructors in order to boost both the income and manufacturing capability. April 9th, 2179, we finish researching of space weapons and move on to researching weapon systems, allowing us for better integration of our newly invented space weapons. Our flagship encounters an awe-inspiring celestial phenomenon that seems to be a form of cosmic art created by an unknown species. The vivid display of colors and patterns has a profound impact on the crew and sparks a wave of creativity throughout the civilization. Upon confirmation, your civilization gains a one-time culture boost which could help with diplomacy and influence. We embrace the cosmic inspiration given our world's additional influence. It is time to select our governor, and we will be hiring Christine Murd. She's corrupt and warforged. She's also a libertarian, but she is very loyal to us, and she has a high diligence score, which would be perfect for a manufacturing-based world. On the Pine 2, we built Core World Capital next to the Orbital Factory complex, increasing its output. Putting down the planetary generator right next to it, doing the same. And coordination beacon for influence growth. On April 9th, 2179, we have built our freighter and sent it to the homeworld of Drengen Empire in order to establish trade. An ancient precursor race seems to have once inhabited segment Chronocular 13-1. They left behind a cloud of Durantium asteroids that are now orbiting the world. We will be able to use these to increase the efficiency of the mass drivers on our ships. However, we may also be able to use this ready source of Durantium for other purposes. What are your orders? Well, we shall be increasing our kinetic attack to all our ships, which would be pretty nifty. Having researched the weapon system, we are gonna be moving on to space doctrines, unlocking frigate-class ships, and the ability for ships to and starbases to auto-volley. On May 1st, 2179, we have uncovered a pirate starbase that threatens shipping and newly established colonies in our sector. July 5th, 2179, space doctrine has been researched, and we are moving on to directed energy weapons research. Having researched the space doctrine, we are now able to institute our third civilization policy, and we choose to go with land exploitation, increasing our income, but also increasing pollution. On July 5th, 2179, we use an executive order to print money, lowering our approval, but increasing our treasury by 500. Following that, we rush our research district on Sol. Your flagship captain reports the discovery of a lost cargo container floating in space. Upon investigation, it appears to contain a rare and valuable engine upgrade module that can increase a ship's speed through hyperspace. The captain awaits your orders on how to proceed with this discovery. We will definitely store the module in our vault for future use, and shall immediately use it on our discovery. On August 10th, 2179, we colonize Deneb 4 and Stitlet 1, that has an immense precursor accelerator orbiting it. We have been able to tap this device to create even more powerful drive systems. All of our ships built here will benefit from a great increase in speed. Some of our citizens think they can use the accelerator to refine Illyrium as well, and would like to do some experimentation. We decide to use the Illyrium to increase the strength of our shield systems, bringing us another step closer to achieving our primary objective. On October 10th, 2179, we establish our first trade with Drengen Empire and also uncover an artifact. We decide to harvest the artifact's energy and gain a valuable resource in the form of Durantium. On January 14th, 2180, we have completed defensive studies and started work on the Avenger missile system. July 5th, 2180, we start research on evasive tactics. Our constructor is built and we move it into the Pine system with the intention of building a mining starbase there to mine Durantium. We start working on the pirate shipyard with our main ship. September 8th, 2180, our colony ship is built and we send it to the Pine system in order to colonize Pine 1. October 14, 2180. Our constructor ship arrives to the Pine system and we build a mining starbase in order to mine Durantium. November 2nd, we colonize Pine 1 and our 8th colony ship is now built and we send it to colonize Mars. Establishing colony at Eberswald Delta, where we can extract additional minerals, and completing our primary objective. Now that the primary objective is complete, we have to secure all the colonies in the sector, and our fleet decides to engage the pirate starbase.
The pirates' base of operations in this sector has been destroyed. There may be a few stragglers, but their presence in this sector will wane without the ability to create more ships. Great work. The Terran Alliance is closer to establishing a solid foothold in this sector. Completed objective: destroy a pirate shipyard.
With the destruction of this pirate base, both of our objectives are now fulfilled. and we secure this sector for the Terran Alliance. Drangin Empire turned out not to be as friendly as first envisioned, and there are many more tales left to tell about the rise, fall, and rise again of the Terran Alliance. But those are stories for another time. Let me know in the comments below if you have enjoyed this tutorial playthrough and if you would like to see more of Galactic Civilization 4 on the channel. And remember kids, do gaming, not war.